Make your explanations clearer, this time on Career Opportunities. Helping to build the career you deserve. This is Career Opportunities for August 11, 2014. All of my Kindle ebooks are now on sale for 99 cents each in the Kindle store. Now remember, you don't need a Kindle reader to read these books. You can read them on your smartphone, tablet, iPad, iPhone, whatever you have. You can find direct links on the website, douglasewelch.com. The sale continues until August 24th, 2014. Today's show: make it clearer, not more confusing. As someone who spent their life working to support, train, and educate people, I've learned again and again how important it is to be able to explain difficult concepts quickly and clearly. A good explanation can help everyone involved leap forward in their understanding and productivity. There are few tools as powerful as a good explanation to help people work to their highest potential, but there is a bit of an art to creating and delivering great explanations and answers to tough questions. Here are a few guidelines I've developed over the years to help me be better at explaining and always work towards making concepts clearer, not more confusing. Know it all, then distill. In order to explain something clearly, you need to have knowledge that is both wide and deep. You need to understand every aspect of a task or problem so you can determine what works best in any given situation. Unfortunately, this extensive knowledge is often your greatest impediment to explaining the concept or task to others. Since we know so much about the topic, we can be eager to share all that knowledge with others. Of course, those around us don't often need or want that much detail. They need a basic understanding of the issue and a few good ways of dealing with that issue. When you try to unload every fact, figure, and concept on them, they quickly fill up and tune out. Instead, once you've gained your deep understanding, your next step is to distill that knowledge down to its very essence. Knowing what you now know, what are the most important facts that need to be shared? What advice, tips, rules, procedures can be developed that anyone, even someone without your deep knowledge, can use to be more productive, accurate, effective, whatever. It can be difficult to distill large amounts of knowledge down, but it's so critical. Your expertise comes not only from deep knowledge. If you can't share it effectively, it's almost worse than not having the knowledge at all. Knowledge that can't be shared is wasted time, potential, and productivity. Less than more. Always start with less information when communicating. Like the pyramid method taught in journalism school, start with the most important piece of information first, then the next, then the next. Make sure that your listener clearly understands what you're saying at each point before moving on. Also, learn to recognize when they have enough information. Some may need only the basics, while others may need or desire more detailed information to both better understand the issue themselves and be better able to explain it to others. Each person is different. Each role is different. You'll have to watch carefully for what each person needs from you and seek to provide that. Remember, the communication isn't about you and your knowledge, it's about your listeners' wants and needs. Use your listeners' language. When you're extremely knowledgeable about a topic, it's easy to fall into using the specific technical language of that topic when speaking to others. Don't. Use the language of your listener so that they understand you best. Remember the last time you visited your doctor or dentist and they started talking about maxillary lateral incisors or third metatarsals? Did you really understand them or just nod your head? I know I find myself stopping them and asking for simpler explanations all the time. Don't be like them. While it may be important that they know and use their own very specific vocabulary, speaking to patients in their own language greatly speeds and facilitates understanding. Speak in your listener's language. Use metaphors and examples from their life and work. If they're an artist, speak in artist terms of composition, balance, and design. If they're a lawyer, you'll need to be able to use basic and correct legal terminology to get your point across. If they work in finance, and financial metaphors and examples are your best tool. Don't think that you can dazzle people with the brilliance of your own specialized vocabulary and language. They'll simply stop listening. Trust me, I've explained the difference between RAM and hard drive space more times than you can count, and still the best metaphor I can use is that of a desktop and a file cabinet. I can talk bits, bytes, and kilobytes until I'm out of breath, but all they'll hear is blah, blah, blah. No matter how complex, technical, or difficult an issue, always seek to make it clearer, not more confusing. Better knowledge, better quality, and better productivity only comes from a clear understanding of an issue. If your explanation only adds to the confusion surrounding it, you're making your life, and the lives of those around you, much more difficult. Gain wide and deep knowledge. Distill that knowledge down to its essence, and then communicate that essence using the language of your listener. This is just one more way to build the career you deserve and the careers of those around you. This has been Career Opportunities with Douglas E. Welch. You can find links to Career Opportunities, all my social media accounts, and everything else that I do at douglasewelch.com. I'd love to hear what's happening in your career and any questions you might have. Contact me at career@welchwright.com, post to our social media pages, add a comment on the website, or call our reader listener line at 818-804-5049. If you enjoy Career Opportunities, please subscribe to the blog and podcast, join our mailing list, and share links with your friends, family, and professional contacts. Each one of these helps to spread the word about Career Opportunities to others. Thanks for listening, and please join me for the next episode of Career Opportunities.